YouTube world, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy J-Reid got it. I'm back with another video. Now, I am going to do another prediction on television drama series American Rust, which broadcasts on the network Showtime every Sunday, 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listings. All right. Now, episode 8 is entitled Saint Sebastian. All right. So the description reads, and I quote, the description is Episode 8, Saint Sebastian. Isaac is taken in by a kind stranger. Grace's union drive is put to the test. Billy fires his public defender, and Harris realizes what he has to do. All right. So, first up, Isaac is taken in by a kind stranger. All right. So, you all know that Isaac, was he was beat up by some guys who spray painted fag on the back of his coat, all right, because they kind of seen him engaging in a sexual act, homosexual act, by the way. And Isaac been wandering the streets and the roads, for several days, without like food, water, and etc. Right. So by him going inside the supermarket, you know, he was almost about to be arrested, and the security guard, Nate, I think he kind of sensed that Isaac, really needed help. By the way, he was lying. By the way, he was lying on the ground, and he was, please. He was still telling them, don't hit me, don't hurt me, because he was already hurt from the attack, right? So I think Nate kind of sensed that in Isaac, and he kind of seen that he really needed help. And so, of course, Nate took Isaac to his home, and he pretty much told Isaac, just help him, make himself at home. Welcome to anything there. And he also, you know, told Isaac that he had $200 in a shoebox and a TV, in case he wanted to rob him. And Isaac was like, he did not want to rob him, by him being very generous towards him. So, and also they kind of had a little sexual situation going on within the episode. So you guys will see that later on in the show. All right. So Isaac and Nate, they pretty much have a little nice connection now by both of them being homosexuals. And also Isaac told him about what happened between him and Billy. And every time every time Isaac mentions Billy's name, his face kind of changes, whenever he mentions Billy's name. So we will also see how that relationship between Isaac and Nate will progress. All right. So you guys stay tuned. All right. Next, Grace's union drive is put to the test. All right. So Grace wanted to unionize the ladies that work at Gelsey's Dressmakers, all right, which is her boss's company. And, she wanted everyone in the company, all the employees, she wanted all her coworkers to have workers' rights, all right? So you can't pretty much blame people for doing that, especially one of your colleagues wanting to speak up for everyone. And then you have the other ones who do work alongside with you. You're going to have some coworkers who are going to be afraid that their jobs are going to be taken away from them because they are speaking up on their rights. And, you're going to have some who's going to be like, this is all I know. This is what pays my bills. And if I speak up, my job may be taken away from me. So you're going to have some of the ladies, they're kind of afraid to kind of still take the extra step to kind of, get unionized, because that is what Grace want for her and the entire squad that she works with, And so also they came up with a 31% cut from all the employees that works there, right? So once again, Grace is really, really stepping up, but the other ladies, they're kind of afraid to kind of push it, you know what I'm saying? So also She said that she's tired of playing by the fucking rules, and I think she has a plan up her sleeve. All right, so gotta stay tuned on that. All right. Also, Billy fires his public defender. Now, we all know that Billy was had an initiation going on in a prison. All right, so Billy was befriended by this inmate named Jerry. All right, Jerry is a part of this Aryan Brotherhood gang. You know, which are the Aryan Brotherhood. They are all around in all kind of prison institutions, all across the country, all across the globe. Aryan Brotherhood is one of the most dangerous gangs you ever want to be in. Because they pretty much run all the prisons. The wardens and the guards don't run nothing. The Aryan Brotherhood, they are powerful. They run everything. Like when it comes to money, drugs, hey, they own it. Okay, so Billy was befriended by this guy named Jerry, and he told him that he can use the equipment that was in the yard. And while he was bench pressing a couple of weights, he was also befriended by, I think he's like the shot caller of the Aryan Brotherhood, and his name is Milo, right? So Milo kind of told Billy, you know, in the dining area that, you got to take out a guard. Okay. Now, the guard that Billy had to take out, his name is George. All right. Correctional Officer George, which he has a goatee that you will see in the episode. So Billy has to take him out. All right. So there's one thing about prison gangs. Prison gangs, they, they're kind of, you have to go by the prison politics, when it comes to, prison facilities, and, you can't snitch, you can't turn down the mission. You have to do what the shot callers say. If you don't, you're gonna have to pay the consequences. That's in all the prison gangs. Um, so Billy has to take out correctional prison guard George. All right, and also Billy kind of snitched on Milo and told another correctional officer that an inmate wanted him to take out a guard. And this prison guard, who he told the prison officer that Billy came to, his name is Felix. And it pretty much shows that Phoenix is kind of in with the Aryan Brotherhood. So once again, you have a lot of guards in prison institutions. They are on these prison gangs payroll, right? So there's a lot of corruption that goes on in prison facilities. You have guards on your payroll. Hell, you may have the warden on your payroll. So a lot of that goes on. All right, and it's 2021, and it's never going to stop. It's still going on. I don't think it's going to be any change when it comes to the legal system, but this is a prime example. This series, this episode, Billy, I think he's going to face the consequences of his actions when you guys will see that he kind of didn't take out the mission. He kind of, turned on the brothers, and the brothers were really mad at him when he turned down the mission and when he dropped the shank that he was about to assault prison guard George. All right. So, hey, you guys stay tuned. There's more to come. All right. Also, Harris realizes what he has to do. All right. So, Harris, Dale Harris, like I say, he knows that he's not on the case. All right. He's not on the case at all. So, he's kind of getting himself in a little hot water. And as you guys seen that he drove by Jackson's drugstore, right? And he kind of put a tracker on Jackson's car, all right? So he can monitor where Jackson goes. And he kind of seen where Jackson went to he, he went out of town to, be with one of the guys who, supplies the drugs. All right. So once again, didn't want to give too much away. But I think Harris is going to be in a little trouble, and his colleague Park is kind of on to Dale Harris. Park, he kind of sees what Harris is doing. And do you think Park is going to kind of turn his back on Harris, or is he going to kind of push him out? And is he going to try to be on DeLuca side? DeLuca is the sheriff of the town, so Harris, he he wants everything to be in his jurisdiction, and he wants to pretty much be on the case, even though he's not on the case, and he's still kind of breaking the laws to try to get his point across, and still wants to solve the case for himself. But his colleague Parker is really on his tail. So I think Harris has to be really careful, because if he slips, hey, it's gonna be a big major change for Harris. All right. Well, you guys, hey, American Rust, episode 8, Saint Sebastian. What you guys think? Give me your likes, give me your comment, feedback. All right. This your boy J-Reid. All right. I'm out. Until next time. Peace.